What's up, everyone? Wardrobe here without the wardrobe. Wardrobe's hanging up on the closet, but it's a really nice day, and so it's a little warm. And my monitor. There we go. Anyway, we're not playing. We're not playing Mirages there. It's so funny where your finger has to be. We're not playing Mirages, but we are playing a VUCA game. We're playing back to, and hopefully, because wife is coming in from out of town, flying in, driving home, but hoping to get this finished before she gets back so I can write the notes and send it to VUCA and this play test of the Conflay game that we have going here for VUCA. Again, Viller's Bocage. Basically, we're turn 2 of 2 turns. It's a learning scenario. I didn't realize that the notes don't keep in on either a vlog, or I stopped the vlog and I typed the notes. I'm not sure, but I think basically what I'm going to try to do is I wonder, are there not? Anywho, so the Germans hold these two. There's the 101st is in here. So they have a minor victory right now. If they keep shooting at these guys in this improved defense, probably what's going to happen is they're going to lose points and give points back to the British. They don't want to do that. So I'm not sure they're going to be able to capture the 6. They could maybe bump it up if they destroy this guy. If they can destroy this guy, that'd be 3. I think that would get them 15, but it's still not going to get them a big victory. And every time I attack these guys that are in here, which are at a 3 and a 3, so that's 6. There's 6 at that tank. I should be able to take these guys out. 11, 6, but I've kind of left myself open with this here, thinking that something else would be going down. So I wrote down, I think that the British guy is going to try to take one of these hexes here. Now, it could be a cat and mouse game as they're going, but, so really these, I'm tempted to attack with these units here, maybe, So basically, I was going to pull all these Germans back and basically guard these things, which they don't really even need to go that deep. So that was my note yesterday. Pull these Germans back, kind of surround it, maybe take this guy out. And then these guys are going to come back here. If these guys move up, they're now out of command. This guy can't react, but I need to get somebody back in this 6 box here, so that's why I was going to move back. But now that I'm looking at it, this guy's a 6. There's 6 total in there. So there's 17 strength points against 6. They should win that. And maybe I just send, this recon over there. Put him in improved defense. So, but it matters on who gets the first draw here. I already did the admin segment. We're now in the ops segment of the turn. So we roll for initiative. No one's got the advantage. So let's roll for initiative. British roll a 3. Germans roll a 3. Germans win ties. This goes over to the 2. And here we go. Who am I going to give these to? So this is the last turn. We're going to go all the way down to 0 if we need to. No Schwerpunkt, so that's going to be a difference for the 101st. I really feel like the Panzer Lehr needs to go so they can maybe back these guys up. So let's, and I think if that 3 tank attacks them, but if they go up there, attack them, this guy's going to back them up. So we're going to go, I think if the stack moves together, they got to move together. So we're not going to do that. So this guy's going to activate. Oh, wait, sorry. Take your time. You got to roll for action points. And so the Germans roll. And they get a 10. That's fantastic. They're going to get 7, I believe. Panzer Lehr is who's activated at a 5. Let's just make sure. 5. Yep, 7. So that's a good start for them. So let's move. I really want this one to be on top all the time. How do I do that? Do I have to close it and open it back up? Maybe I'll do that. Let's try that. So let's give them 7 AP. And I think if I close that, I should be fine, but let me open it back up. Okay, good. It stays on top. Okay. So it's whatever's open last stays on top. Okay. 7 AP. I'm going to activate this guy. Oh, I think that's like, I think that's 4 to move in there. Yeah, it's 4 to move in there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so here's the cool thing. So that was spent on that. I need to move that when I spend it. This guy's going to spend another one to move. Who's in here? I think I'm going to move him here. I've already got all the zones of control covered. Okay, so he moved there. Now these guys can react. Do they want to? Oh, they could. Okay, no, they want to react to that. So they've only got 4 left. Okay, so this guy, the problem I stuck this guy here in is that it's going to cost him, well, 1 to move there. And it's going to cost him 3 to move there, and then I could move 4. But then so he wants to go around here, so it'd be 4. And then another move to move there. I don't know, maybe I should do it. So you could go 4. And then another point to move there. Another point to move there. They could actually get pretty close to this, actually. He might get enough points. Yeah, I'm going to react to that. So now, here's the concern here, though. He's now out of supply. So now we need to look at that rule there. And do I have my iPad up here? Okay, cool. I need to check the iPad. Hey, Charles, what's up? Oh, is he? Oh, man, I totally forgot about Aardwolf going. Is he done? He's a little bit bigger draw than I am. Let's see here. Let's get rid of that. Thanks for coming over, Charles. Anyway, is he done or is he finished at 8 my time, 6 your time? What am I looking for? I'm looking for books. Foxit editor. Okay. What am I looking up? I'm looking for supply. This is a rule that I do not have down yet. I always have to look it up, but supply check. 9571. When check supply. Before making a reaction attempt, see 6.5 formation reaction. Okay, well, he's definitely out of supply. So before I, so what's 6.5 is formation reactivation or reaction. Okay, so I can try it even if he's out of supply. So let's see. Supply. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Hold on here. This could be a big deal here. Oh, boy. Formations are the key organizing concept of the game. Players must think their forces in terms of formations to use them effectively. Roll 1d10 for... Wait, whoa, what happened? I think I turned the page without knowing I'd done it. Gosh, that's weird. It's an iPad, so I touched it and it turned the page. Okay, a supply path is broken if it enters or cannot be traced through, including HQs and disrupted units. Containing an EOZ unless one friendly uses it. Okay. Now a supply unit can still be activated by moving its formation activation marker down the formation activation track to 0, regardless of its previous position. If the supply path has been restored in the... Oh my goodness. Combat strength halved. If attacking, normal combat strength move value halved. May not provide combat support, cannot receive replacements. Other values are not affected, including the values of unsupplied HQ. So I don't flip them over or anything. When to check supply. They must check supply the following situations only. When performing formation activation recovery at the beginning of formation activation, before making a formation reaction attempt, as per the scenario in the game rules. Okay, well, if these guys want to do anything, holy cow. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. I think this will be the game then. And out of which would be way faster than I thought, but I can get my notes typed and maybe the shortest live stream. Danny, oh, thanks for telling me that. Charles, Tuesday 5. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, what? Oh no, I almost had mine were on the floor this morning. Actually, Charles, that's funny. I almost stepped on mine too. We old guys, we got to stop doing that. Anyway, I think this might be one of my shortest live streams, or maybe I could type up my note. No, I can't type out my notes while I'm doing. Can still be activated by moving its formation activation marker down the formation activation track to 0, regardless of its previous position. Yeah, I'm done. So I think that's what I have to do. But then I have to. Or no, maybe I don't have to. What happens now? Current combat strength is halved. Normal current combat strength, if defending, movement value halved. Because what I could do is I might need to move a guy out of here to get in supply, but then it won't matter. This is funny. Yeah, I mean, as soon as I either try to activate these guys or react with this guy, he goes to 0. So his movement's halved to 2.5. He can't even move into these hexes. Unless, yeah, is there a note? I'm sure there's a note for move 1 hex. Yep. Okay. So a unit can always move 1 hex. That's pretty standard. Okay. So I could get to that road. Oh my gosh. I'd have to get like a super good roll too. So he could go 1 and then 2 and then 3. So I'd have to roll for, I think, max activation. Oh man, this is bad here. So the most you can get is 4, and his activation's at 4, so he'd have to roll a 10 to get it. Because he'd have to go 1 move, 2, 3, 4. He can't make it. Because I think what I'm reading here is that I'm going to move it to 0, but basically actually, I don't, hold on. So now this is what a unit is considered out of command if it is out of its parent's command range and or unable to trace an unbroken command path. All right, broken command paths. A command path is considered broken if it cannot be traced without entering a hex that contains an enemy unit of any type, contains an EOC, EZOC, unless at least one friendly unit of any type being destroyed is also present. Out of command are marked with an island command marker, which is removed as soon as it finds itself in command again. May only take part in movement or hasty attack actions and may pay 2 action points instead of 1 normal for these actions. It cannot be used for triggering for. Oh my gosh. So by moving around here, I've pretty much ended the game. So we're kind of at a standstill. I'm guessing. So this is a question I need to write down here. I'm going to add to my list of questions here. On out of command, I guess the question is, this is hilarious. This is not what I expected here, but this is what I'm playing. Not only play testing, but also learning. And an out of supply unit can still be activated by moving its formation activation marker down the formation activation track to 0, regardless of its previous position. If the supply path has been restored in the recovery segment, which we won't get to, the HQ recovers and gets flipped back to its front side. Oh, okay, good. So it's going to go back to its back side here. So let's take a look at that. Oh man. So it's funny. I read that paragraph 3 or 4 times and I skipped it. If the supply path has been restored. So he flips over. Flip it to its backside if found out of supply and or place corresponding markers on the HQ unit. Okay, anyway, so he's out of supply. Command status. Isolated. He's also out of command. So an out of supply HQ unit can still be activated by moving its formation activation marker down the formation activation track to 0, regardless of its previous position. If the supply path has been restored. Okay, so effects on all units in a formation with an unsupplied HQ. Current combat strength is halved. Normal current combat movement value may not provide combat support, cannot receive replacements. Other values are not affected, including the values of an unsupplied. Oh, they can still provide support. What's funny to me is like, well, okay, everything's halved and stuff, but it moves to 0. So I'm guessing I can still do that, but what happens if they're out of command? Okay, here's the problem. They have to pay 2 to do what normal 2 action points instead of the normal 1 for these actions for hasty attack or move. So now they cannot make it. I mean, I could do a hasty attack on Village Bocage, but I really need to move. And now that this unit's in there, because I think, well, I could go there, and up there. Because if it's just that tank in there, except for it does. Oh my goodness, it does project a Zoc here. This is awesome. That little move, not really knowing what I was doing there, was the big thing there. I mean, so the question is so his thing is the same. I mean, I guess I could react and try to get some points off and try to shoot him. So we're going to do that. Let's do our last thing. We're going to react. So I guess it's going to take it down to 0, but I'm guessing he's reacting at a level 4 because you can't get anything at level 0. So my question is, do you roll for AP based on previous activation level? So I was at 4 down to 0. I mean, attacking's halved, everything. This is all right. Well, let's roll and see what the rolling AP. So I have to roll a 10. 4. 4 on the 4 on reaction is 2. Well, now they're out of. Now he's out of command. This guy's out of command though, which is another big thing. And you only got 2. So what do the Brits do? Wow. Wow. I mean, what's bad? Well, either way, yeah, they get defensive support. Oh, yeah, this is not good. They're done. Game over. That's hilarious. They're out of supply. Goodness gracious. All right, well, let's in that log file. That's awesome. Well, thanks everybody for popping on and watching that fun stream there, all 4 of you. Well, this is good. This gives me a chance to type up my notes, send it to VUCA, ask my questions that I had to the team, and I'm probably going to play the fillet scenario here on the play test, but I do have here. So let's make sure I do that. So I save the log file. It is done. So I can close that, and I can go to stop screen sharing. Go to that, and we can go to that. Actually, you can just go on the fly here. Now I won't be able to see the screen very easily because it's going to be behind me, but we can close Vassal. Well, that was awesome. It was fun. Obviously, I thought the whole system was fun because I got that loaded up there. So I wish I could. I thought I was able to have 2 cameras set up on this. I guess that's not a possible thing. Do I have to have 2 instances of StreamYard running? Let's see here. Well, Oh, that's weird. Let's see here. Let's close this out. Looks like maybe I can do it. I have to upgrade to the advanced plan. I am on a super cheap plan because I'm grandfathered in. I do not know how long it's going to last. I'm going to enjoy it while I can. Because, man, what it costs now to do StreamYard is like out of my budget. I mean, yeah. It's, yeah, I'm very lucky. And when I get the email that says, we're going to keep you on here, I'm like, oh, thank goodness. I never see any deals or anything. And so if I upgrade, it would be super expensive. So it'd be great to be able to have this other camera on. But I don't. So, all right. So it's going to take a second. Let's do this. Let's just do this while I'm here. Because my wife will probably be home in an hour. I might also get a call from her. So let's see here. So let's go to settings, camera, Brio. There's barrages set up. Yeah, so the lighting and all that's maybe not going to be fantastic because we're kind of winging it here. So I don't need that book open because I have the actual book. Let's see, how do we want to do this? That's what I was afraid of. I'm really winging it here. Everyone still hear me? So I'm going to have to turn my back to the screen. That looks like the hot desert sun there. My theater light is somewhere else. It's probably going to cast a shadow on everything. Oh, don't want that shot. Yikes. Or that shot. All right. Thanks, everybody, for bearing with me here. Winging it. Change of plans. Oh, wait. I probably should change this, actually, because the title says I'm live play testing. All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to boot off here and come back on. Thanks all for coming out. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Be right back. See ya.